crashed in another. So, well, could that be an omen for tomorrow? Let's see.
Right, so Pratama, though, interesting inside line. Surely who has second place, but only just from Zen Mitani. There comes Veda.
Wow!
Oh, my goodness!
What on earth?
It's going to end with Brian Ariarte running away with
They
this
need
one.
to be careful. It's
Yeah.
over a second now. The gap! And Veda
No!
goes down! Veda's down! Hakim's wide! And that could be it, Peter! That is it, I think! That is down and out! Hakim's... 24 off now, is he?
Yeah, well, that's right. He is. He's just 24 points off the win, and there are, of course, this is including this one, 4 races remaining. Still 100 points on offer, so it can change dramatically. But really, he has picked them up in the last, out of the 3 wins.
A surprise down there in 19th position. A crash in that qualifying put him.
Yeah, that's right. It's exactly, Matt, you're dead right there. It's exactly what Zen Mitani said. He said it's like an Asian tap, but it is stop and go, and he said that's the sort of track I like. And of course he qualified 4th fastest, so very interesting to see it. And interesting to see, obviously, that suited Veda, and see if the second row of the grid are into the first corner. Around the first corner we go. But it is the 54, it's the 54 of Veda Pratama. No surprise there, he leads.
He leads from Brian Ariarte and Zen Mitani there in 3rd place, Markham time. But look at that, we've got the light rain flags with rain jackets on from the marshals in the background then. It could be drama already at the very start of this race.
And everybody just feeling their way round here. And Veda goes wide, and Brian, yes, he's standing up, he's okay. Yeah.
We'll be miffed with that. I mean, it's one of those things, when the rain comes as quickly as it did there, what can race direction do anything about that? They need to get the alert from the marshals, and then they need to take decision, and they did take it as quickly.
Already getting too slippery, and he did very well to avoid ending up on his ear that time, didn't he?
Yeah.
He took the lead from Veda, obviously realised it was damp, ran wide, took it easy, and Benyat Fernandez is a faller. Brian went inside and almost immediately came up.
Final sector. So we thought we'd get away with it, but we didn't, Peter. It's going to be changing to wet tyres. It's raining on the start and finish straight. Oh, dearie me.
You can see the slick tyres there that they all start.
Ticini, was that Benyat Fernandez or Ticini? I think it was.
Oh, 2 of them.
Both. Three. Okay. Oh, nearly 4. Goodness me. Very unfortunately. So that's Benyat Fernandez. Is that Joel Pons?
Christian Junior gets a good start, but he's not the quickest off the line, because that is Veda Pratama.
Veda Pratama from Brian Ariarte. Into turn 1 they go. Zen Mitani into 3rd position with Christian Daniel just behind him. Big overtaking spot. You don't want to cause a bit of a pile up there. Outbreak yourself as wow, that was Morelli, I think, just scything his way through on Daniel. It was Morelli, not stereotypically by my memory anyways, a particularly confident
away with a nasty slide in the first start. He's not making that mistake again, and he leads Veda Pratama and Zen Mitani in 3rd place.
Hakim Danish on the prowl then, 7th place for the Malaysian. We've got to keep an eye on him because his 2 cut tires now or nearly never. It's getting to that point, Peter.
Well, he has really, hasn't he? And with Ariarte and Pratama, they are well capable of disappearing here, because they are skilled, they're superbly skilled guys, and they're
Plonk up there into 16th place now as well. Good stuff from him. And there we have then confirmed as they come across the line. Safe enough to do so. Morelli's got his first of his one and only, long lap penalty. He's going to take it now, hopefully.
The 51 of Brian Ariarte has the advantage. There's the 13 of Hakim Danish.
Oh, that was a big moment for Zen Mitani coming out of turn 2B. His airbag's gone off. It looks like he's been down the gym, but he's all A-okay. But that would have...
Alpine Star's Tech Air system went off. That will self-deflate, and he does have another canister, another gas canister aboard, so he can, in all safety, continue.
And I think that is Joel Pons who's down again, unfortunately.
Carter Thompson
as well.
Pons and Thompson.
Yeah, seemingly.
Joel are fine, but I really thought he was turning the corner this weekend. Not what I wanted to see at all. Anyway, it's Brian Iriarte that has the advantage over Veda Pratama. As I said, these two are capable of disappearing. They can use each other to judge. And of course, Neil Jr. moving up into fourth place ahead of Hakim Danish.
Hakim Danish, Zen Mitani and Yatsiak Singapong there. Mike Yu just behind them then, coming out of the final turn. Look how many conditions.
And Marco Morelli back in 15th place, having done his long lap penalty. Brown is up to 19th, Mounsey is 20th.
It's not the kind of progression we were hoping to see from them so far, but look at, there we got Lennox.
It was great to see him have his Grand Prix start, but here is the long lap penalty for the number 95, Marco Morelli.
There he goes, just in it.
Yeah, it was beautifully
absolutely
done.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And you know, Brian Iriarte, I don't think he's going to be too upset by that. He will, you know, hopefully learn from that, and he's going to follow Veda.
Oh, Zen Mitani, I want to mention, we're seeing then, so Gonzalez third, Danish fourth with Christian Daniel just there. Last time around, the leaders were over a second quicker than the chasers. Fascinated to see what they're going to be this time around, because
it is the man who's challenging him for the cup, and there are only 4 races remaining, so he cannot play a championship card here and just cruise into second place. He's got to go after Veda.
Iriarte was 0.4 of a second slower than Gonzalez and Danish were. It's going to get faster, brake a little later, throttle on a little bit earlier, and will they close the gap to this leading duo?
That's a battle. It's a superb battle out front, and it's, you know, great to see David Gonzalez doing so well. He had that superb back now and in third place.
So although he did manage to come away from Sachsenring with a 5th, which isn't too bad, unfortunately terrible news for the Dutch, as Jurien van Kruchten has gone down. He was making decent progress, I saw last time around, when he crossed the line.
With that, but it's back with the leaders then. It's Veda Pratama and Brian Iriarte on his tail. And as you said, Matt, it's crucial to see just how much of an advantage they have. 2 seconds they had over the opposition at the end of the last lap, and it's holding.
But he does need to stop letting them close in on him in the championship at this stage in the game, doesn't he?
Yeah. Pons had a long lap penalty, has now been completed. Now I think I saw Veda actually touching the green stuff through the last corner there. It's up for it.
Having said that, Peter, last time around the fastest rider on track, the fastest rider in the race so far is Hakim Danish, a 1:57.4, 6/10 actually quicker than everybody else. It's like he's be able to hunt them down. It's halfway through the race at the moment.
5 laps to go. At this pace he can do it, but you know, it's also too easy to make a mistake. Hakim Danish was superb in the rain in Aragon last year. That's where he's
letting them know how far Danish is. Do they care? Is it just about them two? Do they need to know at this stage? That is the question.
Yeah, I would suggest they're just going as hard as they can. There's, you know, if you're pushed to try any harder, it could well come undone. So Danish looking for, but looking behind him was Brian Iriarte there, just gauging how long a distance it is back to Gonzalez and Danish.
See Danish not quite so comfortable through the mid-section of the circuit, the more flowing part, as we see.
Gone after Danish, so you know, it's now Danish, Daniel and Gonzalez, and there is Benya Fernandez on the number 7. So he's out there. That's the main thing. He's out there.
That's Pons circulating, trying to keep out the way.
And Mounsey is up to 14th place, and Brown is 16th. So he's got Christian Daniel Jr. on their tail, and these are the guys who've got to cut back that 2-second advantage. But as you said, Matt, Pratama and Iriarte set the fastest lap of the race so far.
Guys, look at him, try and outbrake them here. But the problem here is now, they're going to end up messing themselves up and let the others get away.
That's right, they're not being able to help each other, they're not being able to do this, just the slipstream and see where the dry patches are.
David Gonzalez, well, Hakim Danish, unfortunately, I'm not going to pin it on Gonzalez for overtaking. Hakim Danish being too slow in the midsection, unfortunately, but the rest, he's seemingly much quicker.
Now, is it really going back to what we were saying?
That would make sense, doesn't it? It all adds up. As we see then the fastest lap of the race so far, 1:56.6. So that's about nearly 3 seconds quicker than they were in the opening laps. As we now click on a lap 7 of 10. And I would say, Peter,
when you think, oh, well, perhaps you play it cagey and whatever, he just will put his head down and be confident that no one's going to be able to pass him. So let's see if that's the way he plays it and whether Brian's got something up.
Peter, just look at
they
pulled out, a couple of tenths away from Danish there.
Visibly you can see it, can't you, in the background there?
And that's when you know there is a massive difference indeed. So it's on between Christian Daniel.
Laps remaining then, it's Veda Pratama, Brian Iriarte.
And there we have it, Pratama extending the lead. He was, well, only a couple of hundreds quicker than Brian that time around, but he takes the fastest lap of the race. A lot of chatter there.
Curse, please, because, I also said he's going to do very well. Let's just keep our fingers crossed for him. It's still Pratama and Iriarte, and there is Christian, the American,
and Daniel. He's trying to go between the middle of both of them, but he can't. He's going to have to try and outbrake them, and this is just letting the others get away. Hakim up the inside of David Gonzalez, but Christian Daniel, the American, defends his line beautifully.
Veda Pratama on the 54, Brian Iriarte behind him. And we've just got a lap and a couple of corners to go.
Two garbled rubbish for both of us at this stage.
Right, so it is still however many laps to go. It's Veda Pratama, as you say, Matt. It's 9 of 10. Still 2 laps remaining.
And although there's
just what is it between these two?
They've even got Ramadipa on the prowl as well in 6th position now. Singapong 7th. Morelli's made his way back up to 8th place as well, which I think is a pretty solid result potentially from him. So that is probably the biggest gap we've seen so far between Veda Pratama and Brian Iriarte. I hope that's not Brian conceding.
No, no way. He can't afford to concede. He's only got 11 moving around a lot. I think he's put the hammer down here.
Yeah, looks like it. What was the gap? I mean, it was 0.4 of a second at the second intermediate, Peter. I mean, that's 0.3 in just one sector. Goodness me. But Brian's
the hill, of course. This is, where he's got to think what he's going to do perhaps on the last lap. So often here at the Red Bull Ring, it comes down to this final corner. And you can't afford to go on the green, obviously, on the last lap, because then you lose places immediately.
Between Veda Pratama and Brian Iriarte, 2 of our main title contenders. It's all on, Peter.
Yeah, surely Brian just can't afford to wait till the last corner unless he's got some iron, super plan there for the last. I think he's looking for a pass. And Veda's gone wide.
Goodness me! It's all happening, Peter.
Yeah, Veda went wide
Danish
there.
is back up. He's back up and running. He's still in 7th. Come on, Akin!
But he needs the points, and it's still Veda Pratama who ran super wide. He almost lost it completely too. If he wins it, he's did it there. And out on the green, I think it's
so close.
I think Veda went on the green stuff there, or was very close to do it. Brian Iriarte has it over Veda Pratama. Well, wonder was superb.
Veda Ega Pratama, pembalap muda Indonesia menorehkan sejarah di Red Bull Rookies Cup 2025. Sejak awal musim, nama Veda Ega Pratama mencuri perhatian di kejuaraan Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup 2025. Pemenang Asia Talent Cup musim sebelumnya ini membuktikan bahwa talenta Indonesia mampu bersinar di panggung dunia, bersaing ketat dan menorehkan prestasi yang membanggakan. Musim 2025, persaingan ketat di kelas internasional. Musim ini merupakan edisi ke-19 Red Bull Rookies Cup, dengan skema 14 balapan dalam 7 seri sebagai bagian dari kalender MotoGP global. Semua rider menunggangi motor KTM 250cc 4 tak identik, fokus pada kemampuan individu, bukan hanya teknologi. Wikipedia, E1. Pada klasemen sementara, Veda menempati peringkat kedua dengan 170 poin, hanya tertinggal dari Brian Uriarte yang mengoleksi 191 poin. Red Bull, 2. Prestasi ini bukan semata statistik, melainkan simbol kebangkitan pembalap Indonesia di level tertinggi junior kelas MotoGP. Veda menyengat di setiap seri. Aragon, seri ketiga Veda membuka musim dengan performa impresif, meraih poin ganda, 13-13, dari kedua balapan, pertanda bahwa ia pantas diperhitungkan. Wikipedia, 1. Mugello, Italia momen gemilang datang. Veda meraih kemenangan ganda, menutup seri keempat dengan total 50 poin melawan rival dunia. Ini bukan hanya catatan pribadi, tetapi juga kebanggaan bagi publik Indonesia. Tempo, S3. Sachsenring, Jerman aksinya kembali tak terbendung. Veda tampil dominan, bahkan saat lawan terjatuh lap terakhir, ia tetap mempertahankan fokus dan meraih podium dengan konsisten. Video spektakulernya menggambarkan determinasi tinggi. Instagram, 4. YouTube, 5. Spielberg, Austria dia kembali menunjukkan taji dengan merebut posisi pole sebelum balapan, menegaskan bahwa ia layak menjadi pemimpin lintasan. Red Bull, 6. Hasil-hasil ini menunjukkan bahwa Veda tak hanya kuat di satu atau dua sirkuit, melainkan tampil sebagai pesaing favorit di berbagai kondisi lintasan. Lebih dari sekadar balapan. Prestasi Veda bukan hanya soal podium, tapi juga tentang mentalitas. Ia datang dari lolos ke Asia Talent Cup, menjadi memang juara, lalu melompat ke panggung Eropa dengan keberanian dan keyakinan. Wikipedia, 7. Di kelas Rookies, setiap kesuksesan terasa seperti batu loncatan. Banyak alumni Rookies Cup, seperti Joan Mir dan Jorge Martin, kelak menjadi juara dunia MotoGP. Veda kini masuk dalam daftar yang layak diperhatikan. Wikipedia, 8. Statistik klasemen sementara. Rider total poin jarak dari Veda. Brian Uriarte 191 PT, 21 poin. Veda Pratama 170 PT. Hakim Denis 165 PT, 5 poin. Veda berada di posisi kedua, dan dengan konsistensi tinggi ia masih memiliki peluang mengejar, atau setidaknya mengamankan runner-up akhir musim.